Hey everyone, I'm OG Cap. Transformers Rise of the Beast is coming to theaters, and I'm going to take a look at the beginnings and how we got to this point. But first, hit that subscribe button that transforms into getting future movie recaps, and punch the like button. The 1980s were a decade for a lot of great things. Music, movies, and video games. One of the best things that came from that era were Transformers. But did you know that Hasbro did not come up with the idea for the Transformer toys? The origins came from Takara Toys in Japan. They were called the Diaclone toy line and were launched in 1980. Hasbro execs went to the Tokyo Toy Show in 1983, looking to import new toys to North America. They bought the rights and molds to all 28 figures in the Diaclone line. Many of the Autobot versions came straight from the car robot line. A lot of the future Transformers already existed in the line. Hasbro decided to give the line a backstory and character profiles before releasing the toys. They turned to Marvel Comics to develop the backstory, names, and brief descriptions of the characters. They later created a 4-issue comic book series. What they came up with was creating a robot race from the planet Cybertron. They then split them up into the heroic Autobots led by Optimus Prime and the evil Decepticons led by Megatron. In 1986, the Transformer cartoon series launched. This was used as a platform to launch the toys. So now you know the history of where Transformers came from. Now let's move on to the fun stuff. The 7 Transformer movies. Now I could start with Transformers from 2007, but that would put us right in the middle of the story. I am going to reshuffle the order. We'll start with Bumblebee, because that is actually the starting point. Bumblebee was released in 2018 by Paramount Pictures. It was not the best of them, but the story is an important one. Haley Steinfeld leads the cast. It also has John Cena. Several well-known actors provided the voices of some of the Transformers. Dylan O'Brien was Bumblebee. Angela Bassett provided the voice of Shatter. Justin Theroux was Dropkick. And Peter Cullen was, of course, Optimus. The story is set in 1987. B-127 is sent to Earth to set up a base of operations by Optimus Prime.
Earth. You will travel there and establish a base for us. Once we've gathered the others, we'll join you.
He crash lands in California.
Yo, take cover!
Interrupting a training exercise by a secret government agency, Sector 7, that monitors extraterrestrial activity on Earth. They assume he is hostile and attack him. He transforms into a Willys MB Jeep and flees to a mine. He is ambushed by the Decepticon Blitzwing.
I'll never talk.
Is that right? Then let's make it official.
Who tears out his voice box and damages his memory core. B-127 kills him with one of his own missiles.
No!
He scans a 1967 VW Beetle and transforms before collapsing. Charlie, who is depressed by the death of her father, finds a Beetle in a scrapyard owned by a friend. He gives it to her for her 18th birthday. When she tries to start the VW,
I'm sure you're familiar with that.
My name is Cliffjumper.
That's B-127.
it sends out a homing signal detected by the Decepticons, Shatter, and Dropkick. They interrogate and kill Cliffhanger on one of Saturn's moons. They head to Earth and transform into vehicle forms.
Is that my car?
Earth.
They encounter Sector 7 and pretend to be peacekeepers to get the agency to help them capture B-127. While Charlie was attempting to fix the Beetle, he transforms. She befriends him and names him Bumblebee.
What's her name? You don't know, or you don't have a name? You sound like a little bumblebee. I'm gonna call you that from now on.
She unlocks a message from Optimus telling Bumblebee to defend Earth, bringing back some of his memories. Charlie's neighbor Memo sees Bumblebee.
Sorry to barge in, I just...
And agrees to keep it secret. Bumblebee learns to use his radio to communicate. He unintentionally destroys Charlie's house and causes an energy spike that attracts Sector 7. Bumblebee, Charlie, and Memo are intercepted by Sector 7 and the Decepticons. Bumblebee is captured.
What's going on? Hey! Come on, stop it! Let go!
Weapons now! Do not run!
Hey, look out!
Why isn't he fighting back? Hit it again!
Stop! Stop it!
While Charlie and Memo are sent home. Charlie and Memo find the Sector 7 outpost where Bumblebee is being held. While torturing Bumblebee,
Tell us where Optimus Prime and the rebels are hiding. Last chance. His memory cells are fried. Finish him.
You will travel to Earth. Once we've gathered the others, we'll join you. You must protect the planet.
Dropkick kills Bumblebee, and Colonel Burns learns the truth about the Decepticons. Charlie electroshocks Bumblebee back to life.
Talk to me, Pete. Talk to me. I can fix this.
What?
The electric gun, get it. Come on, B. Come back to me. B, come. I can't lose you too.
And his memories are restored. After evading the military, they pursue the Decepticons, who are using a radio tower to contact their allies on Cybertron. Shatter shoots down Burns' helicopter, but he is saved by Bumblebee. Bumblebee fights Dropkick,
little chains get a hold.
Charlie deactivates the Decepticon beacon, but is pursued by Shatter. Bumblebee destroys a damn wall, triggering a flood.
You missed.
To crush and destroy Shatter. The two of them escape the army and go to a cliff overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge.
This is it, B? B, I can't go with you. People out there that need you. And so do I. I gotta let you go.
Thank you
So much.
for giving me my voice.
Goodbye, Bumblebee. No way. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me you could have been a Camaro this whole time? Oh my god!
Charlie realizes Bumblebee has a greater purpose and says goodbye. He reunites with Optimus, who praises him for keeping the Earth safe, while watching more escape pods enter Earth's atmosphere. Charlie finishes off the Corvette her and her father were working on and takes it for a drive. This movie was a setup for the newest edition. Our next stop in the reorganization of these movies brings us to Transformers: Rise of the Beast. This is based off the animated series from the late 1990s. Beast Wars, Transformers.
Have you anything to say?
I'd say that's Prime. Let's do it!
I remember the action figures that my sons played with when they came out. They were pretty cool for the time. Peter Cullen continues to voice Optimus Prime. Several well-known actors voice the Transformers in this one as well. They include Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh as Air-Razor, Ron Perlman of the two original Hellboy movies as Optimus Primal, Pete Davidson as Mirage, and Peter Dinklage as Scourge. The premise of this movie is set up in Brooklyn in 1994. Noah and Elena are swept up in a three-way conflict between the Maximals, Predacons, and Terracons, as they aid Optimus Prime and the Autobots in a war to protect Earth from Unicron's arrival.
For centuries, our kind has stayed hidden on Earth. Prime. This is about the fate of all living things. Unicron is coming.
Back up!
Oh, I thought we were boys.
Think you holding left when you haven't met the aim. Stop!
Optimus, we must trust each other to protect the home we all share.
How big can this guy be?
He eats planets. So, like, way bigger than a planet.
You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Yo, Noah, take the wheel.
Obviously, the details are vague, as we'll have to wait till the movie comes out to learn more. This was filmed as a standalone movie, but will have connections to Bumblebee and the Transformer movies. I'm sure it will be a fun movie to watch. We will now reshape our focus back to the original movie. Transformers was released in 2007. The cast included Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, Josh Duhamel, Tyrese Gibson, and Anthony Anderson. Peter Cullen had his first opportunity to voice Optimus Prime. Hugo Weaving was the voice of Megatron. Steven Spielberg was the executive producer. The U.S. Armed Forces and General Motors loaned vehicles and aircraft during filming. A civil war on Cybertron between the Autobots and the Decepticons was about getting the Allspark, a cube-like object that is the source of all Cybertronian life. The Autobots want it to rebuild Cybertron and end the war. However, the Decepticons want it to defeat the Autobots and conquer the universe. Megatron found the Allspark on Earth, but crash-landed in the Arctic and was frozen in ice. A crew of explorers led by Captain Witwicky found him in 1897.
Megatron crash-landed before he could retrieve the cube.
And accidentally activated his navigational system.
The coordinates to the cube's location on Earth were imprinted on his glasses.
Sector 7 finds it in the Colorado River and builds a Hoover Dam around it to conceal its energy emissions.
They knew it was alien because of the matching hieroglyphics on the cube as well as NB1. President Hoover had the dam built around it. 4 football fields thick of concrete, a perfect way to hide its energy from being detected by anyone or any alien species on the outside.
Megatron, still frozen, is moved into the same facility and is reverse engineered to advance human technology. In 2007, 6 Decepticons, Blackout, Scorponic, Frenzy, Barricade, Starscream, and Devastator, have landed on Earth and are disguised as vehicles. Blackout and Scorponic attack a military base in Qatar. To try and hack the military network to locate Megatron and the Allspark. The base staff severs the connection to prevent that from happening. Blackout destroys the rest of the base, and Scorponic chases a small group of survivors who have photographic evidence of the robots, but is repelled. The military discovers its only effective weapon against the Transformers' armor are high-heat sabot rounds. Frenzy infiltrates Air Force One.
This is Air Force One.
To try to hack into the military network and plant a virus. He finds a map imprinted on Captain Witwicky's glasses, whose descendant Sam plans to sell on eBay. Frenzy and Barricade begin looking for Sam. Sam buys a 1977 Camaro that turns out to be Bumblebee.
Man might want or need.
This ain't bad. This one's got racing stripes. Feels good.
How much?
He helps Sam woo his crush, Michaela. Bumblebee transmits a homing signal to the Autobots, and Sam sees him in robot mode.
It's a robot.
What are you doing?
I don't think it wants to hurt us. We've done that already. Can you talk?
XM satellite radio. One digital cables were you.
Broadcasting system.
So you talk through the radio?
Actually, you do. You're wonderful. You're wonderful.
Barricade confronts Sam and demands the glasses.
Our new username username LadiesMan217?
I don't know what you're talking
Are
about.
you username LadiesMan217?
Yeah?
Where is the eBay item 21153? Where are the glasses?
But Bumblebee rescues him. Bumblebee upgrades his vehicle form to a 2007 Camaro.
Why does he transform back into this piece of crap Camaro?
Oh, see, no, that doesn't work. See? Great, now? What?
They meet up with the rest of the Autobots, Optimus, Jazz, Ironhide, and Ratchet. Sam, Michaela, and the Autobots return to Sam's house to get the glasses. Sam and Michaela are arrested by Sector 7, and Bumblebee is captured. Frenzy, disguised as a mobile phone, secretly accompanies the group to Hoover Dam and releases Megatron. He finds the Allspark and alerts the Decepticons. Sam convinces the Sector 7 agents to release Bumblebee so that he can get the Allspark to Optimus. Frenzy's virus has shut down government communications, but a pair of hackers manage to establish a signal to the Air Force. The Autobot human group go to Mission City, Nevada to obtain a radio to guide the Air Force's defense and secure a rendezvous point as a safe destination for the Allspark. The Decepticons attack.
Come on, Decepticon, punk! Oh, you got Megatron. Come here, little cretin. You want a piece of me? You want a piece? No! I want...
And Bone Crusher, Frenzy, Brawl, and Blackout are killed. Sam manages to ram the Allspark into Megatron's chest, killing him and destroying the Allspark. Optimus takes a fragment of the Allspark from Megatron's chest. He realizes that Cybertron cannot be restored. Sector 7 is shut down, and the bodies of the Decepticons are dumped into the Laurentian Abyss. Sam and Michaela begin a relationship. Optimus sends a signal to other surviving Autobots, directing them to Earth. This movie was revolutionary in building a fan following that allowed the sequels that followed. Next up is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, released in 2009. It was not well received from critics, who gave it negative reviews. It won 3 Golden Raspberry Awards and became the highest grossing film to win the Worst Picture Award. However, it did make more money than its predecessor. Peter Cullen is back as the voice of Optimus Prime. Hugo Weaving continues to be Megatron. Shia LaBeouf returns, as well as Megan Fox, who would exit the franchise after this film. Primes, who were the original Autobots, get their energy from Sun Harvester. These are machines that consume stars to harness their energy. The Primes vowed to never deplete a star that sustains life. One Prime attempted to build a Sun Harvester on Earth, but he was imprisoned by the other 6 Primes. He became the Fallen, the original Decepticon. The Autobots and humans have formed NEST, which stands for Non-Biological Extraterrestrial Species Treaty. It is a task force to eliminate the remaining Decepticons. Sideways and Demolisher are defeated in Shanghai. Soundwave hacks a military satellite to find the remaining shard of the Allspark at a U.S. Navy base. They use it to resurrect Megatron while sacrificing one of their own to provide parts for his body.
Here's a little one. The shard may carry
The Fallen sends Megatron and Starscream to capture Sam alive and to kill Optimus. Sam has been seeing Cybertronian symbols while holding a small shard of the Allspark. Megatron believes the symbols will lead the Decepticons to a new energon source. The shard brings kitchen appliances to life that try to kill Sam and his parents.
Gotta move that gear up. It's style fights. Hey, get on a cab, guys. Is anybody even paying attention to me? Let's go. Next time, fucking wire. Bumblebee! I got it! Eat it, fatty! Boink! Bonk! Boink! Boink! Bonk! Boink! Diagnosis! You suck! Boink! Tough now, are you?
Sam gives the shard to Michaela, who captures Decepticon Wheelie when he tries to steal it. Sam is attacked by Alice, a Decepticon pretender who looks like a young hot co-ed.
Whoa, all right, listen, hold on, boundaries, flag on the play. Okay, I'm very ticklish.
We have needs, Sam. Relax.
Why? Jeez. Hold on, listen, I can explain everything. Well, Sam, your bed buddy Alice. Explain it. Whoa.
Sam and Michaela are captured by Decepticon Grinder before Optimus and Bumblebee save them. Megatron kills Optimus.
Weak. Waste of metal. Junkyard. You're so weak.
He and Soundwave hijack Earth's telecommunication system, which allows the Fallen to send a message to the humans, demanding that Sam be handed over to him. The Decepticons launch devastating, simultaneous attacks around the world. An expert reveals to Sam and Michaela that the Transformers visited Earth eons ago, and the most ancient, known as Seekers, remained hidden on Earth. They track down Jetfire, he teleports them to Egypt to locate the Matrix of Leadership, the Sun Harvester's key, which could be used to revive Optimus. They find the Matrix, but it disintegrates into dust. Nest forces and the Autobots arrive at the Giza Pyramid Complex and are attacked by the Decepticons. The Constructicons combine to form Devastator. reveals the Sun Harvester hidden inside a pyramid before he is destroyed. A majority of the Decepticons are annihilated with airstrikes from the Navy and Air Force. Megatron badly injures Sam. The Primes tell Sam that the Matrix must be earned, not found, and that he has the right to bear it by fighting for Optimus. Sam is revived and uses the Matrix to restore Optimus. The Fallen steals the Matrix from a weakened Optimus and activates the Sun Harvester. Jetfire sacrifices himself to give his parts to Optimus for additional power in flight. Optimus destroys the Harvester and kills the Fallen.
Die like your brothers! They were your brothers too.
Megatron, who is heavily damaged and distraught by the death of the Fallen, leaves with Starscream. The Autobots and their allies return to the US. Man, Optimus really needed to be reconstructed to get through this one. Are you still with me? While I got your attention, that subscribe button is still there for you to click on. The next chapter in the franchise is Transformers Dark of the Moon, released in 2011. Many of the cast returns for this one. New additions include Patrick Dempsey, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, and John Malkovich. Star Trek veteran Leonard Nimoy performs the voice of Sentinel Prime. The Ark, a Cybertronian spacecraft carrying an invention that could end the war between the Transformers, crash lands on the dark side of the moon and is detected by NASA. JFK authorizes a mission to put a man on the moon as a cover for investigating the spacecraft. While visiting the site of the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster to investigate suspected alien technology, the Autobots are attacked by Decepticon Shockwave and his giant worm Driller. Optimus discovers that technology found was a fuel cell from the Ark, thought to have been lost after escaping Cybertron. The Autobots go to the moon and find Sentinel Prime, their leader prior to Optimus, in a comatose state. They also find 5 pillars created to establish a wormhole to teleport matter between 2 points. Optimus uses the Matrix of Leadership to revive Sentinel.
Sentinel Prime, we bid you return.
Sam is not working with the Autobots. A co-worker gives him information about the Ark before being assassinated by Decepticon Laserbeak. Sam discovers that the Decepticons had already raided the Ark prior to the lunar mission. They intentionally left Sentinel and the 5 pillars for the Autobots to find. Sentinel is the key to activating the pillars. He betrays them by revealing he made a deal with Megatron to ensure Cybertron's survival.
A deal had to be made with Megatron.
He uses the pillars to transport hundreds of concealed Decepticons from the moon to Earth. The Autobots are exiled from Earth. As their ship leaves Earth, it is destroyed by Starscream. Seemingly killing them. The Decepticons place pillars around the world to begin transporting Cybertron to the solar system. They want to use Earth's resources to rebuild their world, enslaving humanity in the process. Sam teams up with the former Nest soldier to go into Chicago and are nearly killed by the Decepticons before the Autobots intervene. The Autobots fake their death to get an advantage over the Decepticons. They, along with Nest teams and Navy SEALs, begin fighting the Decepticons. During the battle, Q is executed and Bumblebee kills Soundwave. While Optimus fights Sentinel. Many of the Decepticons, including Laserbeak, the Driller, Starscream, and Shockwave, are killed. Bumblebee and Ratchet destroy the control pillar, permanently disabling the bridge and causing the partially transported Cybertron to implode. Megatron is convinced that he will be replaced as the leader of the Decepticons by Sentinel. Sentinel is about to kill Optimus.
There'll only be one. This is my planet.
He falsely offers a truce, but Optimus turns him down and decapitates him. Sentinel tries to explain his actions to Optimus, but is executed by him.
I had to betray you. You didn't betray me. You betrayed yourself.
No, Optimus!
The Autobots remain on Earth as their permanent home. This film had many twists and turns to morph into the ending. Moving on to the next installment, Transformers: Age of Extinction was released in 2014. This one gets rid of the original human cast and introduces a new cast. It also introduces many new Transformers. Mark Wahlberg takes the lead human role, and the cast includes Stanley Tucci and Kelsey Grammer. Peter Cullen is still Optimus, and John Goodman comes on board as Hound. Now on to the story. An ancient alien race known as the Creators used devices called seeds to cover Earth with a metal alloy called transformium, which wiped out the dinosaurs in the process. A geologist excavates the mineral for KSI Industries, who use it to build Transformer drones. Humans now view Transformers as hostile and terminate all joint operations with them. The public believes the Autobots were granted sanctuary, but they are being hunted by a rogue CIA Black Ops division, Cemetery Wind. The team is led by Harold Attinger, who believes that all Transformers are dangerous and must be destroyed. Lockdown, a Cybertronian assassin working for the Creators, is tasked to find Optimus. He gives Attinger a seed if his team manages to capture him. Lockdown locates and kills Ratchet.
Where is Optimus Prime? Never.
Optimus is badly damaged and hiding in Texas. He is discovered by Cade Yeager. His daughter Tessa and business partner Lucas want him to turn Optimus over to the authorities. Cade refuses and fixes Optimus. Lucas alerts the authorities and they attack Cade's farm, but Optimus rescues them. Lucas is killed. Optimus summons the surviving Autobots: Bumblebee, Hound, Drift, and Crosshairs. Cade discovers a connection between Cemetery Wind and KSI and the attacks on the Autobots. He finds the dead Autobots and Decepticons being melted down to make Transformer drones. KSI CEO Joshua Joyce is in league with Attinger to revolutionize global defenses and improve human society using the seed. He has obtained Megatron's head and brain to create prototype Transformer soldiers Galvatron and Stinger. The Autobots destroy the lab, but leave after Joshua declares that they don't need them anymore. Attinger forces Joshua to deploy Galvatron and Stinger to capture the Autobots. Galvatron's behavior becomes erratic during the battle with Optimus. He gets free from human control. Lockdown abducts Optimus and Tessa while Galvatron retreats. Cade and the Autobots sneak on board Lockdown's large prison ship to rescue Optimus and Tessa. They hijack a smaller ship containing other Transformers called Dinobots before Lockdown leaves Earth. The Autobots learn that Galvatron is Megatron reincarnated. He is planning to use the seed and the drones to conquer the world. KSI plans to use the seed to create vast amounts of usable transformium. Galvatron reactivates himself, and a battle follows between the Autobots, Cemetery Wind, and the drones. Cade sends Savoy plummeting to his death, while Optimus frees the Dinobots. He wins our allegiance through trial by combat.
Can we survive? Let me lead you. Come here. You defend my family. Autobots, we're going to prove who we are. and why we're here.
becoming essential to the Autobots' victory. Lockdown returns to capture Optimus and the Dinobots, using a large magnet to cause destruction. They disable the magnet, and Optimus fights Lockdown. During the battle, Optimus kills Attinger to save Cade. This gives Lockdown an advantage, and he pins Optimus down with the sword. Cade distracts Lockdown, while Tessa uses a tow truck to free Optimus. Optimus kills Lockdown before defeating the remaining drones. Galvatron retreats, vowing to return. Optimus asks the Autobots to protect Cade and Tessa. He flies away into space with the seed, sending a message to the creators that he is coming for them. We have made it this far. This franchise has mutated from box office gold to this final film that was a box office bomb. It lost an estimated $100 million for both Hasbro and Paramount Pictures. Transformers: The Last Knight was released in 2017. The backstory is that in 494 AD, Merlin finds the Knights of Iocon, a group of Transformers hiding on Earth. He seeks their help to aid King Arthur and his knights. They give him a staff and help Arthur defeat the Saxons, but warn Merlin to hide the staff. Moving to present time, Optimus arrives on the ruins of Cybertron and meets the mad Cybertronian goddess Quintessa. She brainwashes him into Nemesis Prime and sends him back to Earth to retrieve Merlin's staff. She wants to restore Cybertron by taking Earth's energy core. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. This movie is a repeat of storylines from the franchise. The names change, but the story is similar to the rest. So instead of recapping this final film, since it was not a success, I would just give a quick review of the franchise. The Transformers are a fantastic creation from its beginnings at a toy company and the path it took to the big screen. The first 4 films were action-packed and the special effects were crazy good. I think that by the 5th film, the story was not fresh and fans were waning from the franchise. The film Bumblebee was a fresh look and great for a restart of the franchise. Rise of the Beast seems to be following the same pattern and will hopefully be as good as I expect. Get out to your theaters and see it. Transform the subscribe and like buttons. See you soon, and let's go to the movies.